I'm just nudging some of you to show you, that success is divinely natural, and it doesn't have to be making discoveries in aeronautical science or in the electric light or in automobiles like Henry Ford did and became a billionaire. You get the right idea, you can become successful with a simple thing. Every day of your life, some of you work in miracles. Some of you fried chicken every week. Never made a nickel out of it. Colonel Sanders fries chickens and makes billions. Some of you have been making hamburgers all your days. McDonald's, like way back yonder, all McDonald had was a farm. McDonald's got more than a farm now. E-I-E-I-O. Can't laugh after old MacDonald anymore. It was interesting to read that biography of how it started out with one little old hot dog stand. I think it was in Illinois somewhere. Okay, success is divinely natural. And in order to fail, you really have to work at it. And some of you work at it too. Some of you are just like district attorneys working against yourself to convict yourselves of poverty. Well, I can't. No, that wouldn't work. Oh, I wish I could. No, but I couldn't. Oh, I sure wish I had. No, but I know I couldn't. I couldn't do that. Every time the God in you tries to open up a thought in your mind, you talk it down, think it down. And then you get on the phone and call Susie. And Susie finishes you off. No, girl, you couldn't do that. I'm reading somebody over there. That's another thing, when you get these good ideas, don't always open your mouth and tell other people. Sometimes it's not even good to tell your husband or your wife. So I usually, whatever I'm going to do, I do it. And then by the time all the people who know why I can't do it get around, it's already done. All right. God in you expresses the wish of prosperity for you by saying, "Beloved, I wish that you would prosper." So remember, the nature of your true self is prosperity, success, love, happiness, and health. It is your divine birthright to be healthy, happy, loving, beloved, successful, and prosperous. That is yours. These attributes are yours by divine right. I have made you healthy. How is it that you're sick? I've made you to be happy. How is it that you're sad? I have made you to love and be loved. How is it that you're lonely and unloving? I have created you to be successful and prosperous. How is it that you fail? How is it that you lack? The manifestation of God is given dominion over all things and power to subdue. He is not to be subdued or dominated by material phenomena, conditions, and circumstances. Let's read from the book of Genesis, the first chapter, the 27th and 28th verses together. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them. And God said unto them, "Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth." God created man a master. God created me a master. Together God created me a master over myself. Let's read this affirmation together. I create all things in the image and likeness of my divine nature. Things do not move me. I move things. I move all things. Yet I am unmovable. All of my happiness, all of my good are based upon and proceed from my immutable, invincible divine nature. Nothing moves me, yet I move all things. Nothing changes me, yet I change all things. Oh, this is the God in you talking. I'm reminded of the time when the Apostle Paul and his shipmates experienced that disaster at sea. And Paul prayed and fasted. He stopped feeding upon the suggestions of negation, started feasting on the inward truth of God within him. And then he stood forth and declared, none of these things move me. Things are not to move you, you are to move things. I don't depend upon things to make me happy, I make things happy by means of my indwelling divine happy nature. Things don't make me happy, I make happy things. And there's a difference. Because you see, some of you people, you depend upon things to make you happy. That's backward. As long as you depend upon things to make you happy, sometimes you'll be up and sometimes you'll be down. But every man needs to come to know that he has the power of happiness within himself. And I want to give you this for an affirmation. I have the power of happiness within my divine self. Together, I have the power of happiness within my divine self. And when you know that you have the power of happiness within yourself, then you won't wait for things to make you happy. What will you do? Make happy things. And everywhere you go, you'll make people happy. People will just love to have you around. And I just love to have happy people around me. Some people are so happy that, the least thing that they say is just funny. And some people are so miserable that even when something good comes up, they talk it down. You could be sitting enjoying a good meal with them and said, oh, isn't this good? Yeah, but food is getting scarce. Like I heard the other day, they've got this big scare out about energy, an energy crisis. Boy, they're talking that up. Yeah. Oil is scarce. But mark my word, the so-called energy crisis is a blessing, because God in man will devise other ways and means to bring forth the infinite energy of God into manifestation. Meanwhile, all of my tanks are full. I'm not participating in any shortage. Say that with me. I'm not participating in any shortage. I refuse to participate. It's a funny thing. I guess it was about 6 months ago. I called the office in Boston and spoke to our director of operations. And he said to me, he says, Reverend, the power just went out. I said to him, the power never goes out. And all of a sudden he said, it just came back on. I said, well, you remember, the power never goes out. Look out now. Oh! Lord have mercy. Some of you don't know what the power is. Lord, I'm glad I'm connected to a power that doesn't become exhausted. Trust in the Lord forever, for in the Lord Jehovah is everlasting strength. You shall know the truth. The truth will make you free from all shortages. They were talking about that beef shortage some time ago. I never missed a steak. I found out what David found out. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. People just talking up this stuff. And it's really ridiculous in a way because, as I said, even out there in the phenomenal world, more people are getting rich than ever before. It's easier to make money than ever before. And some of the people who are making all of this money didn't even get out of grade school. And some of these nitwits around here won't even go to school. Teacher don't like me. The principal don't like me. You better remember you have to advance yourself for yourself. I even get blessed from people who say they don't like me. I was reading somebody's magazine today that gets on the radio and preaches about me, and I just got blessed from reading his magazine. And you know what I said to him through the universal subconscious? I said, the only thing that I'm going to give you is good, and the only thing I'm going to let you give me is good. Yes, sir. You see, when you become a self-master, then you know exactly what to give people, and you know what to take from them. You can take what you want and leave the rest.